Ron.
Ron, have you been working?
I was recording in LA and then we flew here and then we went straight here.
So I know that you write your own songs. So that, I mean, for you, you said that's the one thing that really connects everybody.
Yeah. Your song, it's like it grabs our souls.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but like I love your song, you and Jason's songs.
Thank you, he's right over there.
So what inspires you to write it?
Basically just real time.
Uh-huh.
You know, somebody once asked me till when I plan on writing songs, and I basically just answered as long as I feel, as long as I go through things. Music is my means of taking people on my journey and showing them that they're not alone. So yeah.
What's the whole reason, like the story, the purpose behind your lyrics?
That they're not alone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
I could relate.
Uh-huh.
As me as a listener to
Yeah.
her music, I could really relate, and the fact that like I would play it before I sleep.
Because the thing is, especially on my channel, I have loads of OFWs that like watch the vlogs, and a majority of them, I even mess up with a subscriber, and a majority of them say, look, I do feel alone, I'm out here, and for them to be able to connect with your music, I think it's a beautiful thing, especially because Filipino culture, the whole thing of them having to leave their families and to go alone and split up with their partners, and you know, it's a really tough situation, so I can really see that, and that's nice that you want them to feel part of something and to be part of a family and just to connect through videos, music. I think social media now is a powerful thing, and what you're doing is really incredible. Was there a moment where you thought, okay, I'm gonna give up?
It was very often actually. When I was starting, I started writing when I was 12. I wrote my very first song when I was 12. I was signed to my management, I was 14, and nothing really happened until I was 24.
Okay.
So it was a lot of like things that, you know, I had to go through personally. Like there were like for example, there was like a bunch of like kids my age in our management, and there were like around 14 of them, 14 of us, and we'd go to the auditions and all 13 of them would get in, and I'd be the only one who wouldn't. And so, you know, it was like a series of like rejection here and there, and then I joined The Voice, and I was let go on the battleground. So that's just the second round, and I remember when I got out of The Voice, I didn't, you know, when you feel like, okay, you get in the first step and you feel like this is it, you know, I'm gonna get my big break, and then you don't get it. And so it was like a series of like those kinds of moments that really made me want to give up. And plus I had my family issues, I had my first heartbreaks, and I was dealing with depression. I was clinically diagnosed with a depressive mode, and so at one point in my life I was suicidal. And so there was actually, I wrote my first song the day after I decided to end my anorexia, which I didn't know at the time was anorexia because I wasn't telling anybody about it. So it was a long season of just keeping it to myself and feeling alone. And I feel like God used that whole season to solidify my message that, hey, you don't have to live it alone. I did, but
it gave you purpose. It gave you reason.
Purpose, it gave me a reason.
So it's like you've gone through that, but hey, here's the reason, here's the purpose, and so that was the light at the end of the tunnel. And so, you know, do you use your platform to promote? Because mental health is a big thing. It's so taboo. So many people, you know, people who watch online or listen to music, they are alone and they do go through the mental state. But because you've gone through that, is that something that you talk about?
Yes.
Yeah, that's incredible.
I used to be ashamed of it,
but
so many people lost their lives because of that shame.
Yeah.
And I just, why why not speak about it when I can?
Yeah.
You know,
and use your platform. Again, that's what I always say to my viewers is, you know, if you're going through something, there is reason, there's purpose, and to have somebody like yourself who reminds them every day to keep going. You know, you can do this. Like, look at you, you're that role model, you're that the example that there is going to be that happy ending for you. So just talking about that, when was the moment where you realized, okay, I've made it?
Actually, just recently.
Okay.
I mean, it's been 2-3 years on ASAP as a mainstay, and I was a judge on Idol, and we had our season finale just last weekend.
How was that?
It was amazing. I
saw
had
you
like
were part of the judge, right?
Yeah,
that's amazing.
It's amazing.
Honestly, so that was that moment for you.
That was that moment. Well, not yet. It was just last Sunday, because the first half of the Idol journey, as a judge, I got an injury and I was in pain the whole time of the taping until the later half when I got better, and then I started enjoying it. And then the season finale was shot in Resorts World Manila, which was also where the finale for The Voice was shot. So when I got out early on, but I liked supporting my friends. So I remember on the finale, I went and I sat on the stairs because there weren't any seats for us, and I kind of just like, you know, snuck in, and I watched my friends, and I was sitting on the stairs, and I remember this was the stairs, and then this was the stage, and then this was where the judges were. And I remember seeing Sarah Geronimo just walking, and she's a judge. She's a judge on The Voice. And then the moment I sat on that chair, I looked over and I was like, how did I get from the stairs to here? Like, I didn't even win the competition. And it's amazing how God works, and it's amazing what happens when you keep going.
And knowing like what you want and to manifest that into your life, and like you said, you know, everything has purpose and reason. And so I know you have to go, so last question, what advice could you give people that are currently going through what you went through, you know, where you just want to give up, where all you see is darkness, all you think is, okay, nothing good is going to happen, this is it now, I don't want to do this anymore? What could you tell them?
That trusting God really does pay off. That beautiful things happen when you trust Him and obey Him, and you keep going, and there was a huge chunk of my life where everybody was getting work and I wasn't. So I worked while waiting. I wrote my songs while waiting, and my hits now were the songs I wrote when I didn't have work. Were the songs I wrote when I was stuck in my room crying and feeling like a failure. And I know that there's a season to everything, and if you just wait and you really believe that this is your calling, fight for it even if nothing seems happening. There's one quote that one of my aunts in church told me before that really got me going. She said, even if nothing seems to be happening in the natural, you can trust that God is doing great things in the supernatural. And you will see this.
That is powerful.
Oh my God.
It really is. I can talk to you forever, and honestly, I can really do this inspiration. I'm sure people will be like, please don't stop, keep talking, but I do know you need to go.
You can come back tomorrow.
Yes, honestly, I think it's so empowering. You need to do this as a sideline. You need to just be a motivational talker.
Oh,
you know,
my God.
so I need you in my life. So I'm sure all these people are like, okay, we need more. So we've just got you a new job. So a little sideline on the side. But yeah, we'll catch up tomorrow hopefully. Yeah, we will let you go.
And we have 2 prods tomorrow, so you have me here.
Amazing. Oh, thank you so much for speaking with us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Okay. Thank you.
Think of more questions. I love talking.
Yes. Oh, I love it. I just feel so empowered. No, that was lovely. Thank you. Thank you.
Bye, Moira.
Bye.
Kakahintay kaya sa